YouTube was damn, it's your boy Zeb back with another bang. In this video, George Kambosos' career is on the line versus Jake Wylie. Let's get it. I'm gonna read y'all a little something about what happened in the press conferences and what Eddie Hearn was saying. It get real interesting. Um, Jake Wylie says, "I'm here to beat Kambosos. Yeah, the money is good, but I'm here to do a job on George Kambosos Jr. and change my life forever." Um, Cambosos responded. He said, "Young kid, respectful, humble kid. Give him his Rocky story. But like I've said, don't get it twisted. This is not a happy ending." He says, "There's a difference between fighting at domestic level and having an Australian title, and fighting at the level I've been fighting at." He says he sees holes. I like to ask him which holes does he see? Which fights do you see holes in? Is it the Lomachenko fight, the Devin Haney fight? Is it the Lopez fight when I beat his ass and he's current number one at 140? So Cambosos, they really talking a lot, bro. Eddie Hearn saying to do a career on the line. He ain't gonna get another contract or something like that if he lose. Yeah, so whoever win this fight is the challenger for Richardson Hitchens. So we already know Richardson Hitchens is the king of Australia. He went into Australia and beat Liam Powell. Um, no, he went into Puerto Rico, I think, and beat Liam Powell. Yeah, he went into Puerto Rico. Uh, yeah, he went into Puerto Rico, beat Liam. Then he gonna go back to Australia where he got a huge fan base, and he's gonna fight whoever win this fight. So George Kambosos, I'm rooting for the dude because like I said, he gave Devin Haney an opportunity. I don't really dislike Kambosos. It's just that I can't root against a black American fighter. That's all it is. No harm, no foul. It is what it is. Just like just like the Brazilians, they don't root against Alex Pereira. The Russians don't root against Bivol. The Mexicans don't root against Canelo. The Black Americans don't root against the Black Americans. Point blank. Period. Um, like I said, bro, I like Cambosos. Like I said, I like him. Um, I don't know too much about Wylie. Like I don't know too much about Wylie at all. I don't know too much of anything about Wylie. But what I do know is he's very confident. I think he's undefeated. Right, he a strong dude, strong young dude. But I think Cambosos' experience might give him the edge. You feel me? Like I said, anybody can lose on any given day, but I just see this being the type of fight where Kambosos, he got to strap his nuts on, and he got to. I see him being on the front foot. He gonna have to be on the foot. He can't counter punch because I know Kambosos style. He like to counter punch, right? He wanna get you. He wanna catch your rhythm and counter punch you, but he got to be on the front foot. He got to take this one. He can't just beg. He can't pretty much beg for the dude to be on the front foot. He got to take lead of this fight. Um, like I said, the winner gonna fight Richardson Hitchens. In my opinion, whoever wins this fight is gonna lose to Richardson Hitchens anyways. That's just my opinion. I think Richardson Hitchens too big, too long, too technical at the 140-pound division. I think he gives a lot of people problems. Um, some good stuff. The only guy I think can beat Richardson Hitchens is Gary Antoine Russell. I think Gary Antoine Russell beat Richardson before in the amateurs. People don't understand. Gary Antoine Russell, a hell of a fighter. He beat Boots multiple times in the amateurs. He beat Richardson Hitchens. Gary Antoine Russell, he dangerous. 140 gonna keep some talent. 140 always got talent. That's like when the lightweights mature and they go to 140, or the lightweights that can't make weight anymore go to 140. Um, I think Richardson Hitchens is gonna be a problem for a long time. I think that if he is extremely active with his jab and he learn how to get real leverage on that right hand, he could be a dangerous boxer. Devin Haney, on the other hand, if Devin Haney learn how to get leverage on his right hand, and Devin Haney main problem is he throw his punch with his hips in the same sequence, in the same motion. No, you gotta throw your hips first, then the punch gotta follow behind so you can create stretch. You feel me? Cause your body like a rubber band, you trying to stretch and contract. That's the whole point. But Richardson Hitchens, if he could develop that power, he'll be dangerous. If Devin Haney can develop that power, he'll be dangerous. I think whoever wins this fight, I think Kambosos will win this fight. Um, but they said his career is on the line, so I think he's gonna fight harder. But I think whoever wins this fight loses to Hitchens anyways. Like I said, Hitchens is the king of Australia because he keep beating up Australian fighters. You feel me? It's funny. Um, he didn't fight Matias yet. I think some people say he might be waiting till he get a unification to where he don't have a rehydration clause when he can fight Matias. Because Matias throw a lot of punches, and you don't want to take that type of punishment dehydrated. So maybe he's waiting until he gets a unification to fight Matias, so he's not dehydrated. But people don't understand the IBF is they are very strict. They are very strict. Um, belt. Like they're very strict, right? They will strip you if you don't fight your mandatory. Like Canelo got stripped, Boyd got stripped, Usyk got stripped. They will strip you. They don't play like that. They will strip you, and so you gotta fight your mandatories. Either you fight your mandatories or you get a unification. You feel me? But the IBF will strip you. As Terrence Crawford got stripped and Boots got his belt. Usyk got stripped and Du Bois got his belt. Canelo got stripped and William Skull got his belt. So they will strip you, and they got a 10-pound rehydration clause. So they be on your ass. That's why I think Richardson Hitchens waiting to unify to fight Matias because he don't want to fight him dehydrated. But I could be wrong. Let me know what y'all think. Like, comment, subscribe, and share this. Till next time.